You like jazz? Oh, how about Metroidvanias? Where you going? You know the ones. Super Metroid, Ori and the Blind Forest, Hollow Knight, non-linear, exploration-focused games with interconnected worlds that slowly open up to you as you gain new abilities and tools. The genre has seen lots of popularity and refinement in recent years, with many games finding great success with players and wallets alike. Every so often, though, a title comes along that almost bends a genre to its will, simultaneously showing what a top-tier example of it can be, while offering something really fresh. As it turns out, that's exactly what we have here with Animal Well. This brainchild of a one-person development team sets a high water mark for games of its ilk, and there's a lot to love in this distinct platform adventure title. Shall we? We shall. Animal Well's conceit is about as basic as a game can get. You're a blob in a big, sprawling cavern. You wake up, you jump, and you go from there. That's it. Like any good Metroidvania, the scope of gameplay is limited and constrained to start, with pathways and mechanics opening up naturally as you acquire new items and put them to use. Gameplay is meticulous, precise, and delightfully refined, clearly the beneficiary of the game's 7-year development cycle. Movement is crisp and responsive, and puzzles are very well thought out, with the challenge level never feeling cheap or unfair. The labyrinth of a world map is presented in completely non-linear fashion, so the order in which you find items, tackle puzzles, and complete objectives is entirely up to you. And I do mean entirely. Tutorials are completely absent. The game requires you to rely on your own ingenuity, not only to understand how its mechanics work, but also how to apply them to exploration and puzzle solving. It's a refreshing amount of confidence and trust to put in a player's intelligence, and a satisfying change of pace from games that steer or guide with an overly heavy hand. This occasionally results in some directionless wandering and frustration while you fumble for ways to make progress, but these moments are largely outweighed by the joys of exploration and discovery. And what a joy it is! Animal Well prioritizes depth over breadth, choosing density of secrets and collectibles over a sheer volume of explorable areas, and it's a choice that works to its benefit. The game's intricate world map is absolutely bursting with hidden goodies, many of which only reveal themselves after the credits roll at 5 to 7 hours in. And early indications suggest the game holds very cryptic secrets that may take months, even years, for the community to fully uncover. This sense of mystery and wonder permeates everything from the very beginning, and much of this is thanks to the game's unique presentation. At first glance, its simple retro aesthetic may look derivative. In practice, though, it's anything but, with backgrounds and stage design suggesting a history and meaning that you're meant to question. Where am I? Who put all these things here? What's that? What is that? Seriously, what is that? Putting the game's entirely custom engine to good and proper use, detailed environmental interactions, stunning lighting effects, and striking art direction create a moody and captivating world. A world fully realized thanks to its sparse, but effective, soundscape. Sound effects are distinct, additive rather than punchy for the most part. And occasional ambient music makes much of the moment-to-moment gameplay a whole entire vibe. If there's anything to critique, it's how the audio design caves a bit under the weight of some difficult encounters. The harsh and repetitive enemy cues may test your ability to resist the mute button, especially after your 3rd, 5th, 10th time trying a particular section. While not ignorable, the nitpicks here are minor for an experience that's otherwise very praiseworthy. Animal Well captures so much of what makes a game organically and naturally fun, and nothing gets between you and soaking it all in. The driving force behind progress is not the next cutscene or unlockable cosmetic, but sheer curiosity and exploration for its own sake. While its complete lack of story, context, or guidance may alienate some, it will likely lure in just as many, and those who find its mechanics even mildly engaging will quickly get lost in its wildly intricate world. The more you explore, the more the game rewards you, and for those willing to dig, there's no telling how deep this well truly goes. Get it? 'Cause well? Okay, so when you put it all together, Animal Well gets 4.5 Gloobies out of 5. It's that rare indie gem that delivers on its promise and then some, the complete package for Metroidvania fans and anyone curious enough to give it a try. Animal Well is available now on PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Thanks so much for watching. Stay fresh, cheese bags! We'll catch you back here real soon.